Bonjour, I'm Bonki Bilal, a French graphic designer and lettering artist. This video is a preview from the course I created to master Procreate called the Procreate Guide, and I will talk more about it at the end of this video. Liquify is an amusing filter that can allow you to distort your layer in different ways. Clone allows you to quickly duplicate an element present on your layer. In this lesson, I'll show you how to master Liquify and clone in Procreate. Let's start with Liquify. Tap the Adjustments icon, then Liquify. The Liquify toolbar includes buttons and sliders. Buttons are the 6 modes available: Push, Twirls, Pinch, Expand, Crystals, Edge, and Reconstruct. Sliders allow you to control your soft, rounded edge Liquify brush, size, pressure, distortion, and momentum. Let's see how these sliders work with the first mode, Push. Push is like a powerful smudge. It moves your pixels in the direction of your stroke. You can see when I draw a line through my shape, it creates a wave. Pressure determines how strong the effect will be depending on how hard you press with the Apple Pencil. When the pressure is low, the effect is really subtle, regardless of the force I apply on my Apple Pencil. If I put pressure to the max and I hard press with my Apple Pencil, it creates a huge wave. And I can also get a subtle effect with pressure to max if I slide the Apple Pencil lightly across my screen. Of course, the larger the brush size, the more the effect will apply to the shape. Distortion introduces chaotic elements into your effects to make them more twirly, jagged, or twisted. You can see with Push that Distort creates a wave on the shape and creates mini waves on the sides. Momentum keeps your Liquify effect continuing after you lift off your Apple Pencil. It's like when you create waves on the water with your hands. The effect will depend on the direction and the speed of your stroke. So for each mode you can adjust the brush size, how strong the effect will be with pressure, how twisted the effect will be with distortion, and how much it will continue to distort your creation even after you lift off your pencil with momentum. Now let's look at Twirls modes. There are Twirl right and Twirl left. As you can see, they work the same. Only the orientation is different. With distortion on, you can see that it can quickly distort in crazy ways your creation by creating several random twirls effects. Pinch brings the pixels closer together towards the tip of the Apple Pencil. When distortion is on, you can see that all pixels go towards your stroke but at a different speed. Expand is the opposite of pinch. It pushes the pixels as far as possible from the stroke, which creates a ballooning effect. And when distortion is on, the speed of how each pixel is pushed is randomized. Crystals create lots of small, sharp shards. And if you hold your pencil at a flat angle, the effect is focused on one direction. As you can imagine, with distortion on, this enhances the effect even more. Edge looks like pinch, but this time the pixels are not going towards the center of your brush, but the line you make. As you can see, when you play with Liquify, you can quickly twist your question a lot. Reconstruct, adjust and reset are 3 ways to undo your distortion. With Reconstruct, you can restore the original artwork with your Liquify brush. With Adjust, you can reduce the amount of strength of the overall Liquify effect. And with Reset, you can go back to the original shape with one single button. Now let's take a look at Clone. Tap Adjustments, then Clone. As its name suggests, the Clone tool allows you to clone an area of your layer instantly. A black circle appears in the middle of your screen. Drag it to the area that you like to clone. Then use your brush to clone. You see that the black circle imitates by Apple Pencil's move, and everything inside the black circle is cloned. You can do this anywhere on your canvas. And just be sure to keep your Apple Pencil on the screen, because every time you'll remove your pencil, it will create a new clone. You can see little stars appear around the paint icon. Choose the brush you want. For example, you can use a texturized brush to add an effect on your clone. With the sidebar, you can change the brush size and opacity just like regular brushes. And finally, you can tap and hold the black circle to lock it. For example, in my case, it's much easier to hold the black circle to clone my orange disk everywhere I want with this feature. I just have to put the black circle in the middle of my original orange disk, lock the black circle, and now draw everywhere I want to reveal new copies. As usual, when you are happy with your result, tap the adjustment icon or any other tool to commit your work. Voila! Now you know how to use Liquify and Clone in Procreate. Voila! I hope you have found this video helpful. If you want to learn more about Procreate, I have created a complete course called The Procreate Guide to Master this software with a private forum where I answer all your questions. If you're interested, the link is in the description. Otherwise, you can still look at selected beginner lessons from the Procreate Guide thanks to the playlist on the right. Until the next one, bonsoir.